did it with you. Ooh.
Oh. Welcome
to
guys
talking
fights
in my basement. Yeah, guys. So, how we doing? What's up, Ryan?
How's it going?
What's up, Zach?
What episode are we on?
Vinny.
This is
How you doing?
Good, Ryan.
How you doing, Vin?
14.
Good.
14? No, this is 18.
18? Look
Yeah.
at you go.
Damn.
Number 18.
We're legal.
We got 18, guys.
Yeah.
Oh,
Barely.
shit.
Yeah.
We're
legal.
barely.
Jesus.
Oh, God, I want to say it so bad. Like, barely legal teen rides dick.
Oh,
Jesus.
And we already got to restart.
We've
Great
all
way
seen
to
it.
open.
You've all seen it. It's fucked up.
I've never seen it. I don't dabble in such atrocities.
Oh, God, what a pope.
I don't know what you're talking
What a
about.
pope.
What a pope.
Anyway, moving on. All right. So,
What do we have to talk about for fights coming up?
We have
got,
talking and we have hot shots.
We got
Yeah, at least
Ooh,
one
oh,
hot.
hot shots.
yeah.
That's right. Ryan, why do you owe us a hot shot?
Because my phone went off during the last podcast, which was bullshit. And it wasn't, no one even texted me. It was an email. It was a spam email.
Spam-mail.
Fuck spam. Spam-mail. Speaking of, let's check
Was
my
it
phone.
the Muffler Man?
I was just
It
going
was
to say,
not the
yeah,
muffler man.
Do you know the Muffler Man?
I'm selling a muffler
Muffler
tomorrow.
Man, the Muffler Man.
Is he gonna buy it?
You better.
How much
Oh,
you,
yeah.
How much you asking?
I just said make me an offer. He's going to give me
Yeah,
40
just
bucks.
finish it off.
Oh.
Yeah, you just get all of it.
off.
Okay.
It's fine.
All right.
Oh, Jesus.
And then I also agreed. Well, actually, I decided, actually, I'm going to dip a
polishing.
banana in and just eat it that way. Because I'm starving. I want Taco Bell, and my dogs are just bitches. And yeah.
He normally does not dip his
Your dogs
bananas.
are literally
He normally
bitches,
eats
though.
them
I was going to
raw.
say,
They
aren't
are
they
bitches.
girl dogs?
They are bitches, actually.
Two
Yeah.
female dogs.
That is the correct term.
You need to think of a different
Yeah.
insult.
No, they're assholes.
There.
Yeah,
There
that's
you
a different insult.
There you go. It's better.
Oh, that looks so
Oh,
nasty.
God, that looks
That's
gross.
Oh, Christ.
Oh,
Potassium
Lord.
and hot sauce.
Oh,
Yeah, I bet it sucks. It looks like it sucks. Yeah. Wishing that was chocolate.
Oh,
In my mind, I was like, man, it's going to be like chocolate.
Yeah, no, not at all. Yeah, now take another bite of that banana and get the taste of hot sauce out
Your
of your
face
mouth.
says it all right now.
Yeah,
you
no,
look
it
like you're
looks
about
awful.
to throw up.
Kind of tearing up a little
Do you
bit.
got something to drink
Hey,
other than hot sauce?
you were hungry, okay? So,
I was hungry. I'm not hungry anymore.
I think you wanted a Snickers.
I'm just queasy.
Yeah, boy.
oh,
yeah,
Lord.
seriously.
Proud of you, man.
Oh my God.
Welcome to
Shit's
guys
gross.
eating bananas.
No.
Dipped in hot sauce.
Mm-hmm.
You still got
No.
to take a shot of that hot sauce, though.
Essentially.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna
eating
take a
Yeah,
shot.
you
bananas.
got to drink the rest of that.
We can start talking, though, because
Oh, okay.
I'm
The
about to
banana.
puke or something, yeah.
So before Ryan gets to puking, do we want
PFL.
PFL?
Yeah.
The PFL championship fights from
Professional
New
Fight
Year's, New Year's
Yep.
Eve.
$1,000,000 a piece.
Formerly World Series
$1
of
million bucks a piece. That's right. 6 champs, $6 million, $1 million a piece.
That's pretty sweet.
Absolutely. UFC's
Pretty
not
sweet.
offering that type of deal, are you, Dana?
No.
Dana, $1 million every fighter.
I thought the second time would be better, but it's not.
Well, why would you do it a second time?
I thought it would be better.
Yeah.
Wasn't.
Attaboy.
Ryan Banana 2 didn't work out.
No. There's still a little bit of hot sauce on there.
Wait, did it taste exactly the same as the first time?
It actually tastes worse.
All right, so who pulled up the PFL fights? Ryan, you did?
Yeah,
I did.
I got him. If
All
Banana
right.
Boy wants to keep chewing.
All right, so we had at featherweight, we had Lance Palmer versus
Alex Gilpin.
at Gilpin.
Gilpin.
Yes, pretty entertaining fight. Lance Palmer pretty much whooped him on the ground. 3-time All-American from
Heavy
Ohio
unanimous
State.
decision.
Yes,
All-American.
very, very heavy.
50-43, 50-44, 50-44.
Yes, it
So
was.
somebody gave him a 2-point round.
You could tell Gilpin on the feet, at least he was very competitive.
Good for
But
you, buddy.
once Palmer took him down, like he did his best to try to get back up. I'm sorry, Ryan, you look like you're having a horrible time.
Yeah, he keeps
But,
doing it.
Stop doing
Yeah, Lance Palmer took that one
would be better.
second year in a row. Lance Palmer, champ at featherweight.
$2
Won
mil.
$2 million in 2
Good
years.
for Lance Palmer.
What UFC fighter
Yo,
can
Lance,
say
let me
that?
get some of that dough.
Conor
Besides
Conor McGregor. That's about it.
Habib.
Habib.
$2 million in 2 years, Khabib.
He made a lot of money off that fight with Conor.
Oh, that's true.
I would say the
Zach, you gotta finish that water.
As much as he hates him, you ought to thank him. Oh wait, didn't he donate all
fight
his
with
money?
Poirier
though?
too.
Probably.
The Poirier.
He
fight.
donated the Poirier
Poirier
one.
fight,
Oh yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
Yeah.
that water right there, it's unopened?
He didn't donate his money. He said he would
All right.
match. He'd
Then
sell the
don't
shirt.
board
At
Don't
lightweight,
sell
we
it. Don't
had
board
Natan. Who was like Natan
Schulte.
Schulte. Natan Schulte.
Like Radjabov.
Again, he was our second year in a row winner. Natan Schulte beats, what was the name again?
Loik. Loik.
Okay.
Radjabov.
Honestly, that fight was a little lackluster.
Pretty heavy unanimous decision.
Yeah,
again.
yeah. It was.
What was the fight you said? Like, what ended in body shots or something?
Oh,
or?
that was the welterweight. That was
Yeah.
Ray Cooper.
Ray Cooper the
David
third.
Michaud.
Yeah, against David Michaud. He lit him up with some heavy body shots in the second round and dropped him. Then he just finished him off TKO. That's Ray Cooper is going to be Rory McDonald's competition in the next season. Because old Rory McDonald came over from Bellator to the PFL.
Just
Smart move on his part, I think. Make a lot of money.
Speaking to body shots, this is why I asked which one it was. I feel like body shots are like kind of underrated. If you can get getting really good body shots, I feel like RDA does that a lot. He's like kind of
Stipe. Absolutely.
Yeah, Stipe beating DC, and then you had
Usman versus
Nigerian
Covington.
Nightmare. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say beating when he beat Woodley.
Yeah.
He hit him with those crazy body
When he
shots.
beat Colby.
Yeah.
Colby is known for his cardio, and he was looking
like a lot
tired.
of really big fights have been kind of quote unquote won by just getting those body shots. Those really good body shots. Just
they
really wear a
count.
guy out.
They don't do a
Edson
lot.
Barboza ending Daniel Hooker.
Yeah,
with that
exactly,
kick to the body.
And the funny thing is, when there's a good body shot, even the announcer's like, "Ooh, a good body shot."
Yeah,
Everyone
yeah.
does. Everyone
that's
appreciates a really nice, solid body shot.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna take a shot of hot sauce.
They almost
see
make
fighter
better
with
sounds
that
than
more
punches to the
often.
face.
Kind of honing in that skill of hitting to the body.
Cheers
All
to
right.
guys talking fights.
Cheers,
Man,
big
I-
guy. Well, yeah, you've been dipping a banana in it. It's really gross.
That's
Oh, it's so thick.
right.
That's so thick.
Like my
All
dick.
right. Other notable wins at. Other notable wins at PFL. Let's see. The heavyweight we had Isaev versus
Jared Rosholt.
yes,
Rosholt?
yes, and Isaev.
TKO.
Yep, he took him down, did his work on the ground on him, and he got a TKO on him.
Women's lightweight.
Oh, that was Pete. What was his name?
Kayla Harrison.
Yes,
Larissa
Harrison.
Pacheco.
Yes, yeah.
Pacheco.
Kayla Harrison did her thing. I think she was the third of the three people
Heavy
that were
unanimous
2 in a row
decision
winners.
again.
Yeah, she took her down and worked the other girl for 5 rounds.
Hot sauce.
About to puke.
And light heavyweight we had a knockout too. That was
Emiliano Sordi and Jordan Johnson.
yes. That was pretty early too, right? First, second round, second.
Doesn't say, just says TKO.
Oh, okay.
punches.
Well.
Finish it.
And I think that was that all of them? Was that all 6?
Mhm.
Okay. Rory McDonald going over to PFL. He's
I
gonna
was
make
about to
waves
say,
over there.
Rory McDonald. Let's talk about that shit.
Absolutely.
We think he's just gonna tear through everything and he's gonna be a millionaire.
No, he sucks.
Yeah,
Or do you think he's
I
gonna
don't
get,
think so.
How old is
rocked
he
by
at this
somebody?
point?
Mid 33, 4,
Really?
34.
Thought he'd be older.
I'll
than
say
that.
34.
Thought he'd be older than
What do you
that,
think, Ryan?
Honestly.
How old? Rory McDonald.
32.
32.
That's my guess.
32.
Chug, chug, chug.
I think he is
Chug,
34.
chug, chug.
What a
33.
stupid podcast.
Ooh, hey, check this out. The winner of that welterweight
Oh,
fight,
Christ.
Ray Cooper III, wants to fight Rory
He's
Rory
only
McDonald.
30. He is only like 30 years old right now.
It says
Yeah.
it says
He'll be
Ray
31
Cooper.
in July.
Rory McDonald.
It says
crazy
Ray
is that?
Cooper
Younger than I
III wants to fight
Way
Rory
younger.
McDonald, avenge BJ Penn. Is Ray Cooper a teammate of BJ Penn?
I didn't know.
Huh.
Thought you were gonna stop
So
at
avenge
BJ.
BJ Penn.
Want to beat him
Yeah.
up and avenge that BJ you made me get.
Not quite. Yes, you're right though. He's only 30 years old, so
Yeah,
he's
isn't
got
that crazy?
time.
Just want to mention this is the third bottle of empty hot sauce on this podcast.
Hell yeah.
We're not
Something.
good.
And we're
at
still
our
not
best.
sponsored. I haven't taken any shots. Knock on wood.
Ooh.
I
You'll
think
be the next now.
I've taken
Oh
both.
yeah. You know
Don't
you got
make
to bet
any
a shot
bets
of hot sauce
anytime
on
soon.
Connor and Cowboy. You know you got to bet a hot shot on that one.
Oh, I don't think I'd lose that one.
Oh. I say that every time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right. So, do we want to talk about UFC fights coming up?
UFC fights.
Moving on.
Not
Bellator
that
fight,
one.
But,
Not that one.
yeah, we decided we're just going to kind of do something fun and kind of move through the weight classes. Talk about any big fights, quote-unquote big or fun fights that are coming up for both men and women. We're just separating by weight class.
Since in the UFC there was no event last week and there is no event next week.
Yep.
The week after, though, we got the Connor Cowboy card.
Yeah, week after Connor Cowboy.
The Triple C, the Connor Cowboy
fun
card.
card, by the way, too. Someone
It is a great
sent the
card.
whole card.
Yeah,
That was
I
good.
did.
And,
I did.
Yeah, you sent that in the chat.
Yeah,
Took a look
if
at it.
you're
Yeah, some
not
good shit up
a
there.
casual fan, in quotations, it's definitely a deep card if you really look at it. So there's a lot of fun fights on there, a lot of good.
Yeah.
good
Even if you're
fighters.
someone who's maybe just watched like 4 or 5 pay-per-views with like your buddies, you should know a lot of these names that are actually going to be on this card.
Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah, a good handful. Like a Holly Holm.
Yeah.
That's a good one. 115 pounds. So going from there, we got Joanna going to be fighting Zhang Wei Li. That's going to be happening
For the straw weight title, right? Yeah.
To be determined, like when it's going to happen. Yeah, 115 pound. That'll be the.
I think
be
the
the
only
ti-
thing that's
fight for
settled
the
is the
title.
venue, which is kind of funny.
Is that what they're waiting for?
No, I think they have the venue. They just don't
Oh, they
have
have
a
the
day.
venue?
I
Just
think
don't
they're
have the
saying
venue?
it's going to be in Vegas, but they just haven't given a day or anything.
Oh,
like
that's
that.
right. That's right.
How do they have the venue before the date?
Well,
That's-
Dana
UFC fucking owns that arena at this point.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Dana says that to make Whaley a star, she has to fight in Las Vegas. If she fights in Las Vegas, Dana believes that's the key to making her like one of the biggest
It's the
stars.
fight capital of the world.
Yeah. So if you want to be a star in the fighting game, you have to fight in Las Vegas, and that's what Dana's trying to do. He's trying to make Whaley a star.
Is
Yeah,
that
he should
or
be.
like I could argue like Madison Square Garden as well,
that's,
right?
that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna
Yeah.
say, is that the
Madison
fight
Square
capital?
Garden. I mean, but he's got a point.
It's-
I'd say the
saying
more
Vegas.
recent fight capital is Vegas.
Yeah.
Well,
But
with,
yeah, no, I get you. Some of the biggest boxing matches of all time are at Madison Square Garden.
with
So,
Madison Square Garden, it's still new to the MMA game,
That's
and
the
also
thing.
the
Mhm.
commission is not as good as
Fucking New York.
Oh, yeah.
the New York
Masvidal
commission.
Diaz situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They,
Yeah.
they might have
Yeah,
let
for
that
the
go.
most part.
If, yeah.
They definitely
That's
would have
true.
let it go. Not that the outcome would have changed in any way, shape, or form, but
I still wanted to see a finish. That's what
me
I
too.
wanted.
Definitely.
Me too.
I
You
wanted
knew
to see
Nate
that
wasn't gonna
go.
give up.
Oh yeah, I wanted to see that go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Doctor stoppage is far from a finish.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's not badass.
the most
That's right.
No, it's
anticlimactic ending that
Yeah.
could be.
Yeah. Yeah, but still, it was a great fight. up
Twas.
until then.
But that's why that,
All right.
that one's in Las Vegas.
Women's flyweight.
Next fight. Moving on.
Hanging on
We got,
women's flyweight. Strawweight.
Grasso
sorry.
and Gedalia.
Yes, that's coming up in a couple weeks.
And
Or
we-
is that 3 weeks?
Well, we all
2
agree-
weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yes.
We all
Yep.
agreed that Grasso was robbed in her last fight against
Yeah.
Carlos Esparza.
Absolutely.
So I'm glad that she's
Even
not
though I
taking
like
a
Esparza.
major step back in the rankings.
No.
She's actually still kind of fighting up. Gadela, I don't know what she's ranked at, but Gadela's still a solid
I
name.
think she's rather high.
Today was
right?
6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
So
Grasso's
Grasso's
11.
still up in the top contender area,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
which is good.
She
Quick
should be.
Quick side note:
Mm.
is
Higher than Esparza.
is Claudia Gadelia and Brian Ortega, are they still fooling around, or what's going on with that? You guys knew about that, right?
I saw
They-
a few
they had
things
a
about
thing.
that.
Is that how he really fucked up his knee?
Maybe.
Man, shit happens,
Maybe.
man. Shit happens.
I mean, she's pretty strong, you know.
She's strong, but she's
powerful
hot.
girl. She is. So that's a good one coming up, and then we got Amanda Hebus. She's she's the one I'm really keeping an eye on.
Ooh,
She looked
Paige
really good in her
Van
last
Zandt,
fight.
right?
Yep, and she's
Hebus?
fighting Paige Van
Oh,
Zandt. Yep.
In the comeback.
So Paige Van Zandt. Yep. Going for
Not
Amanda.
just the comeback.
Hebus.
This is Paige's last fight on her contract, and I doubt she's going to sign with the UFC again.
Yeah,
Unless she
I think so
wins.
too, man. I think she's done after
She
this.
ducked Macy Barber, right? Macy
Mhm.
Barber
Oh,
was
yeah.
calling her out hardcore.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, she doesn't want to lose to her.
Barber's gonna be fighting 2
Next
weekends
week.
from now.
Yeah.
18th
She's
on the
fighting
Connor and Cowboy
Connor
card.
yeah.
Oh,
Which will
yeah,
be
It's
coming
gonna
up.
be really good. She's
She's the main event of the prelims.
Yeah, we got that in the flyweight. coming
Yeah,
up,
we got
right?
that.
Main
Yeah.
event of
Modafferi.
prelims.
Roxanne Modafferi.
Roxanne.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
that
say,
actually
she has to come out
segues
to
right
that,
into
right?
125 because those are the 3 fights we got for 115 that are coming up that are gonna be fun. So yeah, then going right to 125, Barber and Modafferi. So we all think Barber's gonna fuck her up, right?
I sure hope so.
Yeah.
Fuck
I would
Macy
I would
Barber.
think so.
I I was actually surprised that Modafferi beat
Antonina Shevchenko.
Yeah, which is a solid name.
Yeah.
Shevchenko.
Yeah, it's just the last name.
Antonina's ground game was pretty weak.
Yeah,
it was not great.
Which is funny because I think her last win was by submission.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is funny, but yeah, Roxanne did work on her. She just took her down and just worked her on the ground for 3 rounds.
And originally, I was surprised that Barber would be fighting Modafferi because Barber wanted to fight for the title soon, so she has to take major steps. And she was calling out Van Zant, which actually Modafferi's ranked higher than Van Zant.
She's Van Zant was just ranked because they threw her name back in there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She had a bigger name than Modafferi, but Modafferi in the rankings actually makes more sense for Barber. So I'm actually kind of glad now that it's been announced that Barber's actually fighting Modafferi.
There's not much above either one of them that is anything special.
Yeah.
I mean, Jessica I just won, but missed weight by what?
6 pounds.
Yeah, Caitlin Chukagian is fighting
So
for the
much weight.
title against Valentina.
It's a rather shallow division.
Yeah.
Oh, real quick, because I just remembered the name at straw weight, I think. When is Tatiana Suarez fighting again?
I haven't seen her.
I don't think she has a
she
fight,
has a
but
fight
I
lined
do love her. She's awesome.
She's
heard
really
Rose-
good.
Rose's comeback.
Ooh, that'd be good.
What?
That'd be very
That'd be
good.
fun, right?
Okay.
I'd like that a
That
lot.
would be
A
fun.
lot of
Yeah.
what ifs. I like this.
Let's make that. No, that's
Have to.
great though. That's a sick fight.
Right?
That'd be a cool
Yeah, we
one.
gotta find out when.
That or
what
Karate
her
Hottie, who
comeback
just turned
is.
33 today, by the way. Happy birthday, Michelle Watterson.
Oh, happy
Hey,
birthday.
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 We know you're watching.
Happy birthday, Michelle.
Obviously.
We love you.
Hashtag Michelle Watterson.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Karate
I will.
Hottie.
Yeah, well, hashtag her. Karate Hottie. That chick. Shevchenko. She's got a fight coming up.
Shevchenko Chukagian.
Shevchenko.
The better Shevchenko.
Shevchenko.
Yeah.
Chukagian.
Yeah. The unstoppable.
The better Shevchenko.
better Shevchenko.
I think if she wins this one again, then her and Nunes got to fight again.
I think she
Yeah.
has plenty to do at flyweight. Just she's defending it like once or twice a year.
Oh, I know, but I mean, if Macy Barber's gonna fight
Does
Roxanne, then
Just run through the whole division.
she already
do it in a whole year.
smoked. She already smoked Jessica I,
Oh yeah.
who's number 2 behind Chukagian.
To me, the flyweight women's division is kind of like the light heavyweight division, where once you get to the champ, like nobody is competing with John Jones right now. I mean, Thiago Santos, he kind of did a little bit, but I think if John Jones would have wrestled a little bit, that would have been a whole
That's the
different
thing.
story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny to have John Jones like say straight up, like if I say like one more time, that he just wanted to fight his way because he was like, I'm gonna prove myself better than this guy.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, Valentina's she's
Dominant.
unfuckwithable at
Yeah.
that division.
It's pretty crazy.
It really is.
I just want to see.
Unfuckwithable.
Yeah.
I want to see her fight the first flyweight champ. That Native American lady. I think her name was like Montana or something.
Oh, Montana de la Rosa.
No, not Montana de la
Oh.
Rosa. Or maybe something
I was
Montana.
gonna say. I know
She was the
that.
first
Montana,
fight.
Montana, or something?
Yeah, Montana.
When
I don't know, something like
did
that.
they cut this division before? Like, what do you?
No, she was the first one, and she wouldn't
Isn't
defend.
Montana? That's her last name, right?
Because I
Something,
thought
I don't know.
She's not
I
ranked.
thought when they
Something
created the
Montana.
division, they had Valentina and Joanna fight for that title.
No, that wasn't the creation. The creation was on Tough. And
Oh.
this lady won Tough, and then she was supposed to defend it against Valentina like
Nico?
twice. Nico Montano.
Montano.
Yeah, Nico
That's
Montano.
That would
She's
drive me
ranked
nuts.
14th in bantamweight.
Yeah, I wanted to see
Oh,
her.
she went up.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, she ran from the division. Coward. She could kick my ass.
Yes, she would.
Definitely.
As with literally any woman in any of these divisions.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe not 115.
Remember me.
Maybe not 115.
I would, well, whatever.
No,
I wouldn't want to
Whaley
get
would
punched
kill
in the
me.
face by Sean.
Yeah, probably.
And Jessica Andrade
Sure
would
I
pick
would.
you up and drop you on your head.
ooh, a head kick from Valentina.
Fuck my life.
115? I don't know. Like 200-pound guy, 150-pound
I'm not 200 pounds.
Whatever. You want to fight Joanna?
True.
It's still a head kick.
No,
man.
I don't want to.
It's still a head kick.
Are we
man.
saying
Ugh.
me versus them or any guy?
Oh, I
Oh,
guess
no, if it was
Me,
any guy.
I'm losing against everyone.
Greg Hardy would fight them all right now.
I'll fuck up Greg Hardy.
There it is. Oh my god. I think
Get one in an episode
every
at
single
least.
podcast we've done since Greg Hardy has been signed, we've made a Greg Hardy joke.
Yeah.
About beating women? Yeah.
Pretty sure.
Pretty terrible.
About beating women, yeah.
It's pretty
absolutely,
terrible, but it's the only reason that he's not still playing in the NFL is because he just can't stop beating women.
It's great. I love it. He's good.
I don't know. I don't love that at all. That's
love
terrible.
Yeah.
Not beating women, you fucks. I'm talking the Greg Hardy jokes.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, we're both.
Yeah, no.
Moving on.
Why would you think I meant that?
Oh, because you said,
Jesus,
I love
Christ.
it.
Yeah. The joke. Logic would say I'm talking about the joke.
I guess.
Not beating women.
Yeah.
I don't know what happens here after I leave. Jeez.
All right. Well,
Yeah,
Any other fights
kick
at
his ass.
145?
You kidding me?
No more for women's
Askar
125.
Askarov and
I got
Tim
Gab
Elliott,
minus
they're
1,000.
fighting. So that's a good one. It's coming up. And then you got...
For all you folks at home that remember the Brandon Moreno versus Askar Askarov fight, that was very entertaining. It went
Very
to a
good.
draw. It was a very good fight, and Askarov is
didn't
currently
that get-
undefeated.
That got put up as like fight of the year or something.
It
like that,
was.
fight
It
of
was.
the month,
It was a
something.
good fight. It was
Yeah.
really good. They definitely got the fight of the night bonus. I remember
Yeah.
that. They
It was a
did.
great fight.
That was very good.
That was good. Yeah, and he's fighting Tim Elliott. And then you got...
Tim
on
Elliott's
the-
not the one that got stiffed a couple months ago, right?
No.
I think he won his last fight by either TKO or submission.
Wasn't there another small blonde dude that got stiffed? It was bad.
It wasn't Tim. Because Tim usually doesn't get knocked out. He
It
usually
was the
gets choked
one,
out.
the dude got knocked down like 2 or 3 times ahead of that, and it probably
Oh.
should have been called.
Oh,
and
Jonathan.
then got caught.
Jonathan
and, like,
something.
died.
Oh, I
what I'm
remember
talking
that.
about now?
Oh,
It was
yes.
Jonathan something.
Yeah.
When I
Yes,
first
he
saw
got his
Elliott, I
ass
was like, ooh, I hope
kicked.
that's not the same dude.
No, it's not.
Was his last name Griffin
I think so.
or Griffith?
I just know it was
Peter?
Jonathan.
Peter Griffin.
Oh,
Peter Griffin.
never mind. Tim Elliott got submitted by Figueiredo, the guy who's fighting for the flyweight title.
Figueiredo.
Nice.
Joseph Benavidez.
Yes, he is. Benavidez Figueiredo.
Oh my God,
For the
that fight you're
Triple C
talking about,
that
though,
fight's
I
gonna
wish
be
I could remember that
nasty,
guy's
man.
name
Have
because
we-
he got destroyed. Oh, his name was Tom something.
Have we mentioned that?
Or was his last name Thomas?
Have we mentioned that Cejudo
I think his last name
is giving up that belt?
Yeah, Cejudo. No
Yeah,
longer at
relinquishing his
125,
belt.
yeah. That's important, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Probably mention that. It's a thing.
That's
So
why they're
Cejudo's
fighting for
giving
the
up the
title.
belt,
Yeah.
which is why,
Yeah.
yeah. Who you guys got in there? Figueiredo?
Benavidez.
Give me Benavidez.
I'll take
yeah,
Benavidez.
I'll take Benavidez.
Benavidez.
all day.
Dude, I'm going the opposite.
You're always right, too.
He's gonna
Figueiredo.
fuck his hot wife right before he goes. in the
Figueiredo.
ring.
Megan O'Leary.
That'll be
Yup.
great. He'll do fantastic. He'll win because of that.
Well, yeah.
Figueiredo.
Oh no, not Figueroa.
Figueiredo's going to fuck Megan O'Leary?
No.
Damn.
Joseph
holy shit.
Benavidez.
I'm
wouldn't
going
allow that.
Benavidez. Benavidez.
He'd kill that.
Benavidez.
I'm going
He's
Figueiredo.
gonna
And then
kill
he's going
that
to,
dude.
after the fight, he'll bang.
No.
So
Yeah.
Figueiredo's going to beat Joseph Benavidez and then go fuck his wife?
What?
That's not very nice
Holy
of him.
shit.
Exactly.
Holy shit.
That's fucked up.
Yeah,
Can you imagine if he
insult to
did that?
injury,
If he
literally.
really did that?
Holy shit.
It'd be a fucked up
Actually
world
did
we
it.
were living in.
Oh,
Damn.
a little bit. A little fucked up. It'd be some
Pretty
kind of fucked up. All
Kai
right,
Kara France has a fight.
Oh, he does.
Yeah.
The
Guess
one loser of City Cockbox.
City kickboxing.
Cockboxing.
Oh, oof.
He's actually fighting in New Zealand on the
Oh, he
Felder
is.
card.
Oh, okay. Who's he
Yep.
fighting?
That I can't remember.
Who
Oh.
cares?
Hold on.
It makes sense he's fighting there, though.
No,
Doesn't
try
matter.
something cool.
Do a flip.
New barrel roll. What are we looking for? What are we talking about right
Don't
now?
worry about it. You
Kai
guys keep
Kara
talking.
Kai Kara France.
Kai Kara
France's
France.
opponent.
All right,
I'll
he's
get to
fighting.
it.
That's fun.
We have any others at 125?
Nah, nothing I got wrote down. Fucking.
Alrighty.
We got moving up to 135 pounds.
Bantamweight.
Bantamweight. Cody Garbrandt. He's gonna
Rafael
fight.
Sunsao.
Yes, Suns out Garbrandt. We all like this fight, huh? This
Oh, yeah.
fight's
We do. We
it's
like
gonna be a
this
good
fight.
fucking fight.
Absolutely.
Look out for this one.
I
It's
think
pretty cool.
Cody's gonna kick his ass.
It's pretty cool because it's in Ohio, which is where Cody's from. So I hope
Yeah.
that gives
Oh,
him like
that's
a little
right.
motivation.
I
just,
hope we're seeing the Cody Garbrandt we saw when he was Fighter of the Year in 2017.
Dancing on Dominic
Or 2016?
Yeah.
Was it 16 he was Fighter of the Year? When he was just murking everybody in the
I
division.
don't think it was
First,
that long ago.
it was first round knockout after first round knockout. Cody was destroying everyone in that division, and he was calculated and he was patient. He didn't go in there with like he did with Pedro Munoz and just swing for the fences till he got rocked and put away. Like that's been his story lately, and he needs to go back to the old Cody, and he'll get back on that horse right away.
Kai Kara France is fighting Tyson Nam.
Don't know.
No, he's unranked.
I definitely remember seeing him fight again.
Tyson Nam?
Yeah.
Flyweight?
He fought another notable name before. I don't know who it was, but I think he lost. Right. Was it Sergio Pettis he fought?
Sure.
So, speaking of 135, the champ at 135 in the men's division, Henry Cejudo, is calling out
a guy who just lost.
Jose Aldo.
Yes.
Who just lost, but it was a controversial loss against Marlon Moraes.
Now, we all, I think, are in agreement that we thought Jose Aldo won that fight. Correct?
Sergio Pettis beat Tyson Nam last.
Okay. And then he went over to Bellator. Interesting.
Yeah.
But, what was I saying?
Aldo losing to Moraes and Cejudo wanting to fight Aldo instead, even though he got the loss technically.
You still got the peel over there, just saying.
I don't like that shit.
Eat the banana peel, bro. Eat the peel. Eat the peel, man.
I'm eating a fucking peel.
Before.
It's a peel?
Yeah, no, I don't like that, though. Sorry, but even if we don't agree with the judges, I mean, Jose lost. It's not.
Yeah.
You don't just get a title shot after that. Sorry.
Yeah, at the end.
Especially in your first. We were just talking about it before. Like Conor shouldn't get a title shot at 155 just because he beats a guy at 170.
Sure.
Right.
So what if the champ wants to fight him though? What if that's who the champ wants to fight?
Sorry, dude.
Does it matter what the champion wants? It's like I am the champion, and this is the guy I want to fight because I think he deserves it most. Doesn't that like kind of have a say in who gets the shot?
Look at that division. He could be seen as ducking people.
That's true.
Division.
Yeah, it's true though. Unless you're
that
like
division
is
is
calling out easy fights.
Top heavy division.
Yeah. Got 4 people talking.
You're right.
He's got a murderer's row in that top 5.
We were just talking about Cody Garbrandt.
Yeah.
Cruz wins his next fight. Yeah. I mean, if he wins his next fight, if Rafael Sunsau's number 5.
Yeah.
Jimmy Rivera's got a fight coming up. Rob Font's got a fight coming up.
Rob Font looked really good in his last fight, too.
There's a lot of dudes at bantamweight.
Who did he fight again? It was another notable person, right?
Yeah, it was. I don't think... Was it a Sunsao?
No.
Ricky Simon.
Oh, Ricky Simone. That's right. Yeah. Simone fought Faber in his comeback fight. Yeah.
The little Pettis, Sergio.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
And the Sunsao.
Honestly, to me, it seems like Cejudo's trying to duck people because he's, like I said, who wants to fight those top 5 guys?
I get the name. True. I get him with the whole goat killer thing and him posting all that shit with Jose Aldo, but the dude came down, fought one fight at 135, and technically lost. Mm-hmm. That can't be the guy who fights for the title.
Absolutely not. No.
Because, not to say that he could definitely win that fight.
Yeah,
Jose Aldo could beat him.
I think so.
Absolutely. I'm not doubting Jose Aldo necessarily, but it's not necessarily deserving in that division.
Yeah, absolutely not.
I feel like the most deserving actually wouldn't even be Jan, because Jan beating Uriah Faber, that's not
way lower than him.
Yeah, it's not exactly.
He beat Jimmy Rivera.
Yeah, I mean he did
beat
John
Dodson.
I think Aljamain should be next.
He was, or Sandhagen. Sandhagen just picked apart Rafael Sunsao.
He did. I think Aljamain and Pedro Munoz, when they fought, they were ranked 3 and 4, and Aljamain beat him. So realistically, unless he's fighting Marlon Moraes next, I think he should fight the champ.
Piotr Jan, man, holy fuck.
I think Jan was actually the toughest fight for Cejudo at bantamweight. I think Jan will be the toughest, but I don't think he deserves the fight yet.
I think Aljamain Sterling could get him.
Piotr Jan has ran through people.
Yeah.
I think Aljamain Sterling could really fuck him up.
Well,
Ishihara.
Well,
Taruto.
Yeah.
Vinny was actually saying at work with me that you think Sterling would actually beat Jan.
I think he would too.
That's what I'm saying.
He's
Sterling's
so
good at
tall
distance.
and long, yes.
Yeah, he's very good at
distance. He's got, and yes, that'd be a phenomenal fight. That one I wouldn't be able to pick, especially because of my next comment. Aljamain has he's got a really good ground and submission game. The same night Zabit got that, what is it we're calling it? Where
his wrestling
the hamstrings. Yeah, he did that too. Like, he's got really good grappling, and he's phenomenal on the feet. What?
Was that against Munoz?
Who?
Pedro Munoz?
No, I don't know who Aljamain Sterling submitted, but Zabit submitted Brandon Davis. With that.
No, I mean, like, I don't know if Aljamain Sterling submitted.
Oh,
Pedro
no,
Munoz.
it was a decision.
Over
It was a decision, but he messed him
Rivera.
up. He messed him up good.
He subbed Stamen.
Cody Stamen.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, Cody Stamen. Cody Stamen just fought Yang Sedong, and like we all agreed that Cody Stamen should have won that fight because Song Yadong got a point taken from him. Remember? Because he kneed him in the head on the ground, and it was still a draw somehow.
Yeah, he fucked up.
Yeah, that I don't agree with that. Cody Stamen should have had that.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, I remember that.
Definitely.
We called it a robbery.
Yeah,
actually.
that was.
UFC needs to figure their shit out with judges.
No, they need help. They need help.
Time. I mean, running on a boxing. I mean, they're using the boxing scoring system already, which is stupid. And then you're gonna have a bunch of people that have never done anything.
Yeah,
be the guys that are gonna not the refs, but the people judging the fights have never done any of this shit. So it doesn't make any sense. Honestly, you should just get all these former fighters to do it.
I don't remember if we talked about it on here, but I think we did. We were saying it was weird that you get points for a takedown, but you don't get anything for defending a takedown. That doesn't seem right.
I heard Chael Sonnen put up a video arguing against former fighters being judges.
Because they could be biased.
Right, they could be biased, and also like
if you train with people,
depending on what their specialty was. Like if they're
I feel like you can figure out like
if a guy is on their back and they're in their guard and they got taken down, and it's like, well, I mean, he got taken down and he stayed in his guard and he took no damage, so obviously
that shouldn't be a point.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like any of these times when a dude gets taken down and immediately gets back to their feet, I'm like, okay, so that takedown did absolutely nothing. So why does that get you a point?
Right. Yeah.
I don't get it.
Well, it just
or if you get taken down and then immediately like fucking Tony Ferguson start nailing him with elbows from the bottom or something like that, and you lose a point for getting taken down. It's
arguably, that's how Paul Felder won that fight against Barboza, because he did more work on the ground. You know?
Yeah, but he didn't just sit in guard. He actually did.
Yeah, he
moved around.
He was throwing bows. I'm saying like the work from the bottom he did. Yeah.
Ryan, what were you just gonna say?
Barboza did.
You're just gonna say something.
Absolutely nothing to do with MMA. I just noticed your shirt says Syracuse and mine says Syracuse.
Woo! Oh, hey.
Yeah. I actually looked at his. It says Clay, though. It doesn't
mine
say
says
Syracuse.
Bob Bennett Car Care.
It just says Bennett's Car Care. God damn it.
Okay. Bennett's Car
Bob.
Care.
Fuck Bob.
Poor Bob Bennett.
Bob Bennett is Al Howard's uncle. Shout out to Al.
Oh, hell yeah.
What up?
It is, man.
Hey.
No, don't fucking. He's cool.
Huh? He's cool. What? Moving on.
Yeah, Bob's cool.
Never mind. Bob's cool.
Never
I don't know
mind.
what the fuck we're talking about.
What's up, Bob?
I said fuck Bob, and then I took it back.
Yeah, he took
I want to see Corey Sandhagen fight again. Somebody get that dude a fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you there.
I'd love to see him fight Aljamain next. That'd be a phenomenal matchup.
Aljamain has a fight coming up though, doesn't he?
No.
I don't think so.
Fight?
Don't think he does.
No.
He was supposed. Sandhagen was supposed to fight Frankie Edgar, and it would have been interesting.
Massacre.
Yeah, until Frankie Edgar didn't
Edgar Allan Poe.
Yeah,
he didn't do too good against my
got
boy
dusted by the
Zombie.
Yeah,
but if he had made the fight for Corey Sandhagen and beat him, or even lost, he still would that would be another name at bantamweight.
Yeah.
And bantamweight would have gotten even more stacked.
That would have been another one though, where you sit there and go, "Wait a minute, why the hell is like the same thing with Jan? Why is Sandhagen fighting so far down in the division? Like, why would he be fighting a guy that I don't even think Frankie Edgar's fucking ranked.
He should be ranked
in
at
bantamweight.
He just
for
fought
featherweight.
That's what it is.
Featherweight.
He's ranked in featherweight. He's not ranked in bantamweight.
Yeah, no, he's not.
So I get that. If he dropped down, he'd probably be somewhere around where Jose Aldo is at 8. But do you think that he's a better bantamweight than Cody Garbrandt or Rob Font? Because I don't think I do.
Yeah, no,
I'm not a big Frankie Edgar fan, so.
Me neither. Because he looks like 4 other dudes in that division.
There it is.
Love Frankie.
Fucking love Frankie, dude. I'm indifferent. Personally.
Hey, he's a good dude. He's
that's fine.
He
I
saved somebody's life that was drowning on the
him.
Jersey beach.
What?
Phil Collins
he jumped in the water and saved.
You ever heard that song?
Yes, I've heard the song. He was singing about Frankie, all right?
Right.
Welcome to Guys Talking Music.
Music's good for the soul, Ryan.
Absolutely.
You know what's not good for the soul? Hot sauce and bananas.
Were we?
It's good for anything.
No, it's
Were
really
we
good.
done
want a
with
little, want a
bantamweight
baggie?
fights? Or
Want a puke bag?
No, I'm good. I'm not going to puke.
Like you get on like airplanes and shit.
John Dodson's got a fight coming up. Speaking of John
Dodson.
Dodson.
oh, John, the Magic Man, right? Or
Magician.
the Magician.
Magic Man, Magician, same fucking thing. Right?
Muffler Man.
Marlin is
Muffler
Magic Marlin. So
Magic Muffler Man, Marlin.
Magic Muffler Man.
145. You guys want to move up?
We done at
Right?
35?
35? Any other big shit going on 35 that we got looking forward to for?
I'm telling you, I just want to see
few months?
Sandhagen fight again.
Yeah, I do too. Definitely.
Sandhagen.
I think him or Jan are
moving to
gonna be the
Bellator
next,
at 145. Chris Cyborg is fighting their
Julia Budd.
champion. That's right, Julia Budd, who's
Julia Butt.
Julia Butt looks.
Sorry.
I did that. I called her Butt. Like what was it?
He's fighting Butt?
He's
Like
fighting
butt or something like that. Yeah, it was a little bit ago. Couldn't think of her fucking name. But yeah,
Sorry,
that's
Julia.
good. So
What do you think? Knocks her out first round? Julia
Cyborg.
Budd?
She gonna fuck
I'm
her up?
taking
think
Cyborg,
so.
but last time I took Cyborg against Nunez, I lost. Like I always
Dude,
do.
whatever. She was the most dominant person in the
Yeah.
world until she ran into Amanda
Yeah.
Nunes, who.
That's true.
So.
That
Yeah.
that was another like I feel like she just didn't fight smart. Like
No,
Cody
you can't
and,
just go in there and throw.
yeah, it's just not a good look. But yeah, I'll take Cyborg in that too.
I kind of got Julia Budd taking this.
Yeah.
Honestly.
You ever seen Julia Budd fight?
Yeah.
Oh,
Two fights. I've seen 2 fights.
she
Can't
good.
remember. who she fought.
Cyborg didn't look great
Yeah.
against Felicia
good.
Spencer. I mean,
Yeah,
Felicia held her own.
Julia
so.
Budd's good. She can fight. She's
She have
big.
ground
she's,
game?
she's powerful. She's strong. She's got good ground game.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, she does.
Is she a big featherweight or?
Uh,
Because Cyborg's a big featherweight.
Muscle
Cyborg's.
She's not that
I
tall,
mean,
though, is she?
Julia
No.
Budd's pretty muscular, and she the way her style is, she's kind of. I feel like, if I'm remembering correctly, kind of like a karate style almost. Like she uses distance really well, and she's got good grappling, good wrestling. She's strong chick, man.
Canadian kickboxer.
There you go, kickboxer.
Okay. All right.
Style Muay Thai kickboxing, pancration, and Dutch kickboxing.
Ooh.
Dutch. Is it Dutch?
Her team is pancration. That's pretty fun.
Where the fight I saw her in, she was can't remember. Damn, I wish I could remember who she fought. But I went to the ground a couple different times, and she was doing really good, getting top control, getting side control, getting good positioning and shit. She was doing.
Bud.
Yeah, Julia Budd. Yeah. So she knows what she's doing down there. So it'll be
For those
interesting.
that
I'll
don't
take
know
Bud.
what pancration is, pancration was a sporting event introduced to the Greek Olympic Games in 648 BC and was an empty hand submission sport with scarcely any rules.
Any rules?
What's empty
Yeah.
hand?
Ooh,
Just no weapons.
checking the oil.
No weapons.
Oh, damn, that'd be fucking cool. I want full hand shit.
Is that what Michael
You get to
Chiesa
use-
called it? Checking the oil.
Oh, yeah. Finger
No
up the butt.
rules.
Can you imagine Francis Ngannou with like a giant hammer in his hand?
Good
It's like a mace. It's a big
His
metal
hand is a
steel
hammer.
Yeah, right.
I mean, like, bare
So
knuckles
is
already
Rosenstruck.
pretty
It's
brutal.
12, 14-inch fucking handle. The hammer
Yeah.
itself just weighs like 40 pounds.
That's
just
fine.
Swinging that shit around.
That's fine. If he has a weapon, I'll fight him with a weapon. I'm going to shoot him with a gun.
That's not very nice.
Well, you better shoot him in the head.
the only
Not-
chance
I better
not
you
miss.
have.
Not sure
Yeah,
a body
fucking
shot will
miss.
do it.
you ever seen
No.
Luke Cage?
I don't know, man. Those body shots are a little underrated, I think.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Not if you weigh 100 pounds less.
No.
He just flexes as your body shot comes in and you breaks your hand. Or his abs literally eat it. How'd you lose a hand? Oh, Francis Ngannou's abs ate it.
He flexes and it breaks your hand.
Oh, tears it right off.
Featherweight.
Yeah.
Featherweight.
Featherweight. More featherweight.
New champ.
Josh Emmett versus
Yeah.
Arnold Allen.
Arnold
Yeah.
Allen.
In the
Josh
UFC.
Emmett.
Arnold Almighty Allen.
Was it Almighty?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Josh,
Awesome.
I don't think he has a nickname. Emmett.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Josh Colorful Tattoos Emmett.
Yeah,
It's a surfer tattoo.
I like Josh Emmett.
He's cool.
That'll be a good one. And,
Yeah,
I constantly think he's older than he is.
So Emmett just knocked out Michael Johnson, I believe.
yes, he did.
Sick knockout.
He did.
Johnson.
So Emmett does have a little bit of momentum here.
Arnold Allen just beat what's his name?
He must have beat Bektic
shit.
because it looks like Bektic is lower than he
Gilbert
is.
Melendez.
Melendez.
Okay.
Arnold
That's a good
Allen
name.
beat Gilbert Melendez.
Melendez. It is a good name. It's a good win.
All right.
So all right, these guys have a
And
decent role.
the
pretty
next
much.
fight at featherweight we have is the guy who messed up Josh Emmett's jaw and had it wired shut forever. Is Jeremy Stevens, and he is fighting Mr. Calvin Cater. That's a fun
That'll be
fight.
fun.
This is one where I think we're all probably really highly looking forward to, really excited
It's gonna
about.
be a good one.
This is gonna be a war. Vinny, were you the one that told me you don't think this one? You don't see it going to a decision?
No, I
Cater and Stevens.
I gotta think it's gonna be a knockout. I have to.
Knockout, TKO, something.
You brought up a good point though. Like they're both super
Yep.
tough dudes though, so we'll see.
It's hard to knock either guy out, but they can.
Stevens
They're
just got
both really
TKO'd
good at
though,
knocking
didn't he?
people out, so it's interesting to see.
By Aldo?
Didn't Yair TKO him?
No. Wait.
No. I thought he did.
Who?
Did
Didn't Yair
Yair
TKO
finish
Jeremy
Jeremy Stevens, or
Stevens?
did it go
No.
to? It went
It
to.
was a decision.
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
It was like I think maybe.
Oh
second
no,
round.
that's right. Jeremy
was a
Jeremy
decision.
actually came back in like the fifth, or was it?
Third.
No, it was three
Third.
rounds.
It was
Yeah,
a
he came
three-round
back
fight.
in the third and started winning.
Yeah.
That's right.
Zabit wasn't able to finish Cater.
Aldo, you're right though. TKO.
Yes, although
In fact, Cater, I think, won. I think it was a 3-round fight, and Cater, I think, won the third round
the
against
third
Zabit.
round. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah.
So I mean, Cater's no joke. Now I say that, I would actually take Cater in this fight.
Zabit is very fortunate that was not a 5-round
I was
fight.
gonna say Zabit's a little bit like Connor, where after the first 2 rounds, you're kind of going, "Okay, you better finish this."
Yeah,
It's true.
yeah, those flashy fighters.
Yeah.
So I mean, Cater. I'm gonna go with Cater in that fight against Stevens.
I think I would too.
It's a really cool fight, though. I like that one.
I'm gonna go with Jeremy Stevens.
I'll go my boy Goggles, Jeremy Stevens.
Yeah.
Goggles.
Yeah.
I just want my boy to get a fight sometime soon. Come on, who wants to fight Ryan Hall?
Ryan Hall.
Somebody, anybody.
You're Ryan
Anybody,
Hall.
anybody.
Ryan Hall.
Sure, Dude,
Sure,
there's
yeah.
Battle of the
nobody
Halls.
left down
Do
there
it.
that doesn't
Halls
have a
and
fight right
Oates.
now.
Hall
It's
versus
insane.
Hall. Halls and Oates.
It's the wizard, damn it.
All right. And left at 145, we got Edson Barboza's moving down to 145
Yeah.
from lightweight. So that'll be cool.
So we were talking
Just to
about
stack that division even further.
about
Jesus
a potential opponent for Edson Barboza.
Ryan Hall.
Right.
Shane Burgos.
Just because he needs one.
Well, we had the 3 names of Stevens, Burgos, and Cater.
Mhm.
Well, if Stevens and Cater are going to fight each other, then for us, I mean, for me, I want Burgos versus Barboza, but he could be fighting anyone.
Yeah, I like
Probably
that. I like
top
that
10,
too.
though.
Yeah,
All
you
right,
imagine
Burgos
he
is
dropped in
12.
and would probably get a top, maybe not a top 5, but somewhere, maybe like the 11 to
Mhm.
4 to 7 or 6 ish,
Yeah.
somewhere in there.
I don't know, because, like, Aldo got Marlon Moraes coming down, and Marlon was number 1.
Yeah, that's
There's
true.
a lot of good guys mixed up in there, though. I mean, there's not. Who's lost recently? Did Moicano lost to.
Max Holloway lost.
Aldo.
Max Holloway,
True.
Edson Barboza. I
Aldo-
wouldn't mind it.
Aldo beat Moicano.
Jesus Christ.
Holloway Barboza?
I wouldn't
I
mind
don't
it.
know about that.
Somebody else beat Moicano, though. The Zombie.
Zombie did beat him.
Yes.
You know it's going to be a stand-up fight.
Zombie Holloway. Who do we say we'd like to see fight Holloway? I think we
Corey
mentioned
Sandhagen, but
Sandhagen would be fun.
different divisions.
Well, Zombie.
It's a beat, right?
Zabit would be good. Zombie, I think, is
Zombie
Yeah,
would
Zombie
do
would
it.
definitely be a fun fight.
Zombie Holloway
And then
Yair.
Zabit and Yair.
Yes.
Yes, that was it. Zombie Holloway.
Beating
Zabit,
Yair just has to happen because.
Their
of-
styles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that just needs to happen.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But rankings-wise, it makes sense.
It does.
Absolutely.
If either one of them won a fucking title shot.
Where's that put Barboza, though?
That's the thing. Like,
Where
I
will
think
Barboza
somewhere,
drop in?
Somewhere, maybe
They
shooting
don't normally
somewhere
drop
in
them
the
in
top 10,
top
but like,
5.
Well, I was
he's
just
gonna fight
saying,
a ranked
they
opponent.
gave
Couldn't even use
they
anyone
gave
in the top
Aldo
15. Like,
they gave Aldo Moraes, and he was
Barboza's
number
coming
1.
off a loss
Sure.
against Felder.
Yeah.
He's coming
Yeah,
down
but
after dropping
Jose's
a
a little
loss.
more legendary than Edson Barboza, too.
Well-
I mean, I like Barboza, but
What would happen if Barboza
Are
fought?
you saying Aldo coming back up?
No. I was saying Aldo moving down is a bigger name than Edson Barboza, despite
Oh,
Barboza
yes.
being really
yes.
good.
Yes.
Despite
Definitely.
Terry Edom. First
Barboza.
wheel kick knockout.
That's my
true.
favorite knockout of all time, actually.
Barboza is a very well-known, very high-ranked, very
spinning-
talented. Like his name holds a lot, But yeah, definitely not like an Aldo.
He's got to be the best kicker, like
Oh yeah,
like
for
in
sure.
the history.
Yeah.
of the
I
game.
feel like he's the journeyman of the division.
Yeah.
He's the guy to test you to see if you're gonna be the next champ or you're not.
Barboza versus Zabit.
I like it. Not bad.
I feel like that's the same thing as Yair, but Yair and him have more history than Barboza.
I do want to see Zabit versus Yair. I really
It
want to
just
see
needs to
that.
happen.
Yeah. Although that is a fun fight though.
Mm.
Zabit and Barboza.
It's a what
Keach
if.
has a-
Yeah.
All right,
it's a fight.
Barboza,
like that,
call your
dude.
shot.
Who takes a Barboza Zabit? Oh man.
Yeah, what? Like, if they fought, who would you
Interesting.
take in that? I'll take Barboza.
I think
I would
would
think
too.
Barboza would be the bigger guy, right?
Oh, he would
Yes.
Zabit's his body's
Zabit's tall,
tall
though,
though,
isn't
interesting.
he?
He's
Zabit's
tall,
tall,
he's
but
long,
but he is skinny.
He's like
super white. Yeah, but
I
he's
will take-
super muscular.
I would
Zabit-
take Zabit.
Oh,
in
yeah.
that.
He's fucking chiseled.
Zabit is actually taller than Barboza. Barboza's 5'11",
probably.
Zabit is 6'1".
Zabit's 6'1".
He's 6'1", yes. He's,
No shit.
He's the tallest man in the division with the longest reach.
Oh,
73-inch reach.
Dude, Sandhagen's 5'11" in
I
fights
told you,
at
man. I play the
135.
game a lot.
Plays the game a lot.
That's how I know. I'm telling you.
So do I.
Game better be accurate.
But yes, Zabit's got a way bigger ground game, I think, than Edson
Oh,
does.
yeah.
So,
Oh yeah.
well,
and you don't see
I mean,
Edson
Felder
pulling off
took
no
down Edson
hamstring
Barboza.
slicers. You know.
Yeah, right.
Barboza usually slows down after the second round. He's usually not very good for the third round.
So it would be a pretty even
would-
fight then, I
it'd be
think.
even.
Depends on how
But-
many leg kicks he can land on
But-
speed ahead of time.
X factor is him moving down in weight. Like, he could gas after the first 2 minutes, and he's like, "Oh shit,
Ah,
this weight cut."
Give him all those
Yeah.
nutritionists. He'll be good.
Oh yeah, really.
Jesus.
The guy can't make
That shit's
144.
crazy.
Fighter of the Year
He
award.
didn't-
Coach of the Year award goes to all those
136,
nutritionists.
right?
Yeah, actually, yes.
absolutely. Yes.
I think the only guy in that division in the
Amazing he's
145s
made
that
weight,
doesn't
though.
have a fight right now is Renato Macano.
Yeah.
That doesn't have a lined up
Yeah,
fight.
he just
like
came off
everybody else.
He just came off of 2 losses, I think.
Zombie
right?
and Holloway
yeah, he
don't.
got his face crushed.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, Zombie and Holloway just fought. Is
Yeah.
kind of what I'm thinking.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he's waiting there.
You guys want to go to 155 now?
I mean,
155.
Ortega doesn't have one, but Ortega's not going to fight till probably
All right.
at least November.
We got
Isn't
coming
he?
up. We got Kevin Lee versus Islam Makhachev.
Yes.
That'll be
I
a
actually,
good one.
I gain a little respect for Kevin Lee calling out Makhachev. I mean, I think Makhachev's ranked lower than he is.
Yeah,
correct.
By a
Makhachev's
lot.
ranked number 15.
No, Makhachev's a hard fucking fight for anyone in that division. He's one of the big up and
I'm
comers.
surprised anybody wants to just fight him because he's like not Zabit. He's
Gregor?
Khabib 2.0.
Oh, yeah.
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 He's a strong Russian wrestler with
Another one of these
decent stand-up.
Dagestani guys.
Yeah, with a good chin.
Yeah. So actually, props to Kevin Lee for that one, and especially
Yeah.
fighting down in rankings. He didn't have to do that.
No,
Coming
Not after what he just did.
Yeah,
No,
coming off
yeah.
of he definitely got
Oh,
knocked out
man.
of the night at least. That was
At
a
the
po-
very least.
that
I
was
threw
a
it out there for
potential-
knockout of the year.
Yeah, that was a potential.
Gillespie was fucking
If it wasn't
stiff
for
as a board,
Jorge's
man.
knee, that could have been knockout.
Yeah.
Completely-
Yeah.
But that's one of those things where it's like completely lights out.
He's
Like,
yeah.
flick the
Out
switch,
visibly-
out fucking cold.
Visibly unconscious before he hit
Yeah,
the
you don't
ground.
see a lot of those where the fighter's just sleeping, like just
Yeah.
fucking
Valentina Shevchenko
done.
on Jessica I.
Yeah.
I love that.
Where she
Yeah.
hits her and then they just slowly fall
Yeah.
over. Yeah.
Yeah,
Askren,
it's just-
Askren with Masvidal. Like
Yes.
we can name them all. The reason we can name all these because there's not that many.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
where the fighter's just out cold. You think Till maybe when
Dude.
Masvidal knocked him out, that was
Yeah.
pretty.
Yeah.
He was fucking sleeping.
Rakic versus Jimmy Manuwa.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Rakic. I don't know.
Any of the
Rakic.
last few Venom Page fights.
Right.
They're right.
Yeah, right. Yeah, definitely for sure.
But
Yeah.
still, no, that was one of the ones where I went, "Oh fuck." When he kicked him in the face. You're just like, "Oh shit."
When
That was
Lee
yes.
Gillespie, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
totally
that
forgot
was
about
not how I was expecting
Yeah.
that fight to go at all.
that was a jump off my couch, pace back
Yep.
and forth, going,
Yeah.
"Oh fuck!"
Yeah,
for a few
seriously.
minutes.
Seriously.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
That was me calling Nick Davis out of his room to come look at that. Like, no, yo, Nick, knocking on his door. You gotta come look at this.
I gotta see this shit. Get the fuck out of here. I think this dude died.
All right. And then at 155, we got Paul Felder versus Dan Hooker coming
the
up.
Hangman.
Oh, yeah. I can't wait to watch Dan Hooker fight again. That man is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Aside from Al Iaquinta, his last fight, and he almost finished him, and Al's a tough fucking guy to finish. He's like finished
didn't even do it.
most guys he's fought that he's won against.
And his loss was Barboza, correct?
Yes, it was.
Like a couple years ago?
Brutal.
A couple years ago? 2
I think it
years
was
ago?
last year.
Year and a half?
Yeah, I think it was last
I think it was the beginning
year.
of last year.
Yeah,
Was it
early
last year?
or
Okay.
late the year before.
Oh, 3 or 4 fights ago?
Something like that.
But he's got his momentum back.
oh,
Definitely, for
Oh,
sure.
Fighting
He-
out of city kickboxing.
He looked like he was fighting a child against Al. He just rolled him
Al was
around and
good.
yeah,
and
Al
it
was
was
very good.
James Vick that he knocked out, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Sorry, James Vick.
Poor Vic.
Poor James.
I told you shouldn't have
Seriously.
gone out to 170 fight Nico Price. I told you not to
No
do
chin
that.
left.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't fight Nico Price.
I care about you.
Fight someone else.
Please don't do it.
You got Texecutioned. Sorry.
Yeah. Fuck.
Definitely.
Oh, my God.
Keep on
Again,
losing.
another one that
Dude, me too.
could have easily
Me
been
too.
knockout of the
I'm
year
just
if not for Jorge
the
Sneed.
up kick.
Word.
Oh.
For real. Me, it's exactly what I'm thinking.
I'm
Yeah.
literally.
Just fainted on top of him. What the fuck are you looking at?
No, I have no idea how we
He's
got
thinking-
here. I don't know what we're talking
Oh,
about.
I don't know. I thought you were thinking
Ryan
about
just
eating
keeps
that
getting
banana
lost in
peel.
the conversation, and I'm doing the same exact thing right now.
I'm like,
Oh.
we
So
were
me and him were
talking.
talking to each other like, yeah, dude, I'm fucking, I just lost it too.
So Khabib time.
We're sharing a headspace. Me and Ryan are sharing the same
Khabib.
headspace right now. I
Yeah,
think.
it's
Yes.
empty.
Yeah, it's very,
Up,
very empty.
upcoming in April at 155 for the belt, we have Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Tony Ferguson, possibly the most anticipated fight of the next 4 months. I know I'm the most
Oh, it is.
excited for this.
It is.
This
A lot of people are going to be
definitely-
excited for Conor coming back, but I think this is the best fight in the
It's-
next
it's-
few months.
It's going to be Khabib's toughest fight so far, for
I agree.
sure.
I would think so.
For sure.
Agreed as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got a 28 fight win streak versus a 13-14 fight win streak. That's going to be one to watch. For
Tony's
sure.
only lost once in the UFC, and that was to Michael Johnson by decision.
What I want to say about that fight, real quick, is that I think actually either guy has the potential to dominate the other one if they go in with the correct game plan. Like either guy could dominate the other one if they do the right thing. It's just whether or not they
I
were
would
able
just-
to do that and actually come up with the right game plan and execute it on top of that.
Yeah, absolutely.
But either guy could really fuck up the other one, like no problem.
They could make it look easy.
Yes, that's what I mean. Like,
and
Khabib
like-
comes in and just makes it look easy, or Tony just comes in and fucks him up without even getting in any danger or getting taken down.
And it's gonna leave people in shock no matter what. Like if one of
Think
them
so.
leaves it, makes it look easy, everyone's gonna be in shock. We're gonna be
Yeah.
like, "Holy shit, Khabib just fucking destroyed Tony," or "Holy shit, Tony just destroyed Khabib."
would be much more surprised with Tony dominating Khabib.
Yes,
yes.
absolutely.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree, but
absolutely.
Because there's I don't want to say a strong possibility, but you've seen so much with Khabib lately that if he takes him down, somehow flips him around and ends up on his back and chokes him out in the first 6 minutes of the fight, that I wouldn't be all that surprised.
I'll tell you what though, if Tony Ferguson locks up a guillotine like Dustin did, I gotta think he's gonna finish that.
Yeah.
So
Locks up a triangle from the ground, something
Yeah.
like that from his back.
but the
Again,
the
I wouldn't be
chances-
super surprised, but at the same time, yeah, I'd see it more from Khabib than
you
Tony.
think Tony's better at that than Dustin? is?
at
Yes.
jiu-jitsu,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I think Dustin's
Absolutely.
good,
the
but
guillotine?
I think Tony's on a whole other level.
yeah,
His
I'm
jiu-jitsu
with you.
game is just phenomenal.
Dustin beats
Just
some
on
guys,
submission.
but
Yeah.
yeah.
But
All
I'm-
you
I think
viewers
we're-
watching, you need to send up your prayers for a spirit bomb that this fight pulls through for the 5th time
Yeah,
that they
no
booked
fucking
it.
cables.
Yeah.
No jokes,
No
guys.
tiramisu.
No fucking jokes about this fight. We can't do it.
Yeah.
We'll jinx it.
I joke about
I'll believe it's our fault if something happens. Fuck. What else we got at 155?
That was it.
Holy
Coming up.
Fuck.
That was it.
So,
All right, yeah, 70.
just random as hell.
7. Oh, what do we got?
Oh,
70-inch reach for Khabib. 76.5 for Tony.
Oh yeah, Tony's got a long reach.
Huge reach on him.
Very good.
The
reach,
leg
yeah.
isn't much.
For a
but
155er, that's a big fucking reach.
They're about the same height too.
That's insane.
Connor, because I think Connor's is
74.
Yeah.
Which is insane
Yeah.
for being a guy that's only 5'9".
Yeah.
That's pretty.
Tony
big
is
too.
5'11", Khabib's 5'10", so you wouldn't
Yeah.
think that reach
They're
would
right
be
there.
that difference.
But yeah, you think of their body types. I mean, you think of Khabib and it's just a wall of muscle, and you think of Tony and it's all fucking arms and legs.
Yeah. All right, 170. We got Michael Chiesa versus Rafael Dos Anjos.
Yes.
That's gonna be fun.
Yes.
It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Dos Nachos.
God, I cannot wait.
Give me Chiesa.
I
Had to go there.
Chiesa also impressed the fuck out of me in his last fight against Diego Sanchez.
Yeah.
Just again, it was
I'm
just
surprised he hasn't
rolled him
fought
around
since
like a
then,
little
man.
baby. He just flowed like water
Oh,
on top
yeah.
of him. Just
Fuck yes.
Chiesa always impresses me though. Like I always count him
Yep.
out, and then he always just makes it
He
look
beat
easy.
Diego Sanchez. He beat
Pettis.
Anthony Pettis and come on, former champ.
You know
You know who I'm talking about? The assassin,
Not Condit.
which one's
Carlos
on the
Condit.
yes, he submitted him.
Oh, he
that was
did?
his welterweight debut.
Yep.
Oh,
That
that's
Kimura behind the back. Yeah, that
Yep.
was beautiful.
Natural born killer.
That was
Yeah, I'm
beautiful.
trying to
Killer.
think of his fucking nickname.
Carlos was like
Yeah,
on
I know-
his
I know.
back
I
and he
just-
put
that's
his
all I could-
arm
in my
behind
head, I
his
just think
head.
assassin.
That,
Yes.
was, that was beautiful.
Yes, I
forgot
do
about
remember
that.
this now.
Yeah, that was a good call. Well, that was
Yeah,
very
those,
impressive.
Those are three fucking names, man.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
That's
actually
Good
very
fucking
impressive.
names.
Yeah. We also got at 170.
Michael Chiesa isn't ranked.
How is he not?
Isn't that weird?
What is a Sunso or not a Sunso?
Dos Anjos
Dos
is
Anjos.
5th.
Wow.
Huh.
Yeah, but I think
I
that
know he's coming off a loss, but holy shit.
I think they recognize Chiesa
That's
as
super
like
weird.
I think so.
A
too.
contender.
Absolutely.
That's
And
a
then
little
next
weird.
at 170, we got Michel Pereira versus Diego Sanchez.
Don't let me down. Don't let me down, Michelle. Don't do it again.
This fight's gonna be
He's gonna
insane.
sort himself out.
Do a few less backflips before the fight starts.
And
so-
maybe make weight.
yeah, that too.
So round one, I'm actually gonna call it. Round
Fight.
one is gonna be like the round of the first half of the year. I bet there's not gonna be a better round than this first round. If this goes into the second round, it's gonna
Pereira
suck.
gets tired.
It's gonna suck.
The whole fight's gonna suck. But the first
Turn
round's
your
gonna-
TV off after the first round.
Might as
If
well.
it goes to the first round, I think Diego Sanchez takes it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Like-
most likely.
yeah.
because
pretty
again,
much.
he's a legit crazy person.
he's insane.
Yes,
He can go too.
Yeah,
He's got a serious gas tank.
he's
Yeah.
insane.
Absolutely.
and
That's
because
what
it's
happens
crazy.
when you're insane.
And this being at
you
welter-
don't get tired.
You don't-
No, it doesn't happen.
Not until you pass out.
this being at welterweight, like he doesn't have to cut as much weight. Like he's fought all the way down to featherweight at 145. Diego Sanchez has.
I imagine
Sanchez-
he'd prefer to
Sanchez
fight
fought
to
at
the death.
145.
Yeah, he fought at 145,
Yeah.
155, and now this is 170. I believe on Ultimate Fighter he actually fought at 185. So he's fought at 4 different weight divisions in the UFC.
You think he wishes it was to the death?
Yes,
Because I think he
Absolutely.
does.
yes.
I really think he does.
I
Yeah.
do as
Uh,
well.
He'd prefer that.
I also think he should probably fight at 155. Seems
Yeah,
a little
well,
small for
probably.
170.
he's older, so I don't know if he can cut weight that easy, and I don't think he
True.
really. He's not.
It's
He's
a
never
lot
gonna
of
fight
weight
for a
too.
title again.
That's
True.
true.
Who does he beat at 170?
Nobody, I
No
don't
one.
think.
It's just
I think he beat Martin Kampman, actually, years ago.
Did he?
I'm just fucking.
Martin, yeah, the Hitman,
All right.
Yeah, there it is.
Bret
One-
Hart?
Bret Hart.
Yeah, Bret
Oh,
the
shit.
Hitman Hart.
Yeah, with a sharpshooter.
185. We
185.
got
Moving on.
Jacare versus Uriah Hall at 185.
That's gonna be a fun fight.
Not a lot of announced fights in that division.
I'm just going Jacare on that one, just flat
We were
out
talking about that
Jacare.
earlier.
Hmm.
Was it the alligator, the crocodile?
I'm going. I would take Hall on that one. I would take Hall
Crocodile.
over
Jacare.
Jacare. For some reason, I don't know.
I like Hall too. I think he looked really good in his last fight, and he
That's the
fought.
thing.
He fought Antonio's Carlos Jr. last, who is also
Yeah.
a pretty good submission expert.
See, the thing with Hall is he has the ability to be a champion. Like he could beat anyone in that division. He tends to not
He has a lot of
perform
losses.
to his abilities all the time. He's one of those guys who's just kind of inconsistent. You know, there's a lot of athletes across all sports that just like the talent's there. They're one of the best to ever do it, but they just don't.
Yeah, their
performances are inconsistent.
They don't always show up on game day.
Yeah, for whatever reason, not necessarily their fault.
Fought a lot of name guys though.
Yeah,
a lot of them seem to end though.
Paul Costa finished him. I know that.
Jacare didn't look that bad in his last fight.
Against, no, he definitely didn't.
Blachowicz.
Yeah.
No, he surely could have won that fight. Blachowicz didn't look good.
I mean, not the most exciting fight either.
I didn't.
A split. Yeah, Blachowicz took it. He did just enough to beat him.
I hated that fight.
Yeah.
So
I was
boring.
hoping for more too. Yeah. It wasn't. I mean, I wouldn't call it boring personally, but not exciting, I guess.
It was very close to boring.
Well, I could see people. I could see you thinking it was boring.
I hated all the takedown attempts to not get one. It's just like, how many times are you really just going to hold him against the fence there?
Yeah.
Without doing anything.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah,
if you're going to hold him
Jacare
against the
doing that to
fence,
Blachowicz,
move your shit around, land some knees, get some body shots, fucking body shots. Get some body shots in there, do something.
Shots.
Yeah, you can do that. Like,
hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Look at how fucking Nate Diaz just took down Pettis.
Right.
He just sat him up against the cage and worked him.
Volkan Oezdemir had his back against the cage when he threw an uppercut against Jimmy Manawa and then just pushed him across the octagon and fucked him up. Like, you just got to do work. You just got to make the psych fighting.
Those Thai guys can do work.
Oh, absolutely. We got 185 Whitaker versus Cannonier for title contention. Maybe?
That'll be fun.
Title contention
That's
fight.
such a dangerous fight for each guy.
Definitely for
Absolutely.
Cannonier. Definitely for Cannonier title contention.
Absolutely.
Whitaker, I don't know.
I think it's more dangerous for Whitaker only because he's younger. So if he loses to a 35-year-old guy who only has like 2 or 3 fights in that division, even if they're over good guys,
3 fights, 3 knockouts.
Well, yeah,
Just saying.
yeah. TKO.
Just wanted to make. Well, yeah. 3 finishes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I drank hot sauce on one of those.
Is it Hermanson and Heinisch?
Hermanson.
I don't think it was
the other one.
Hot sauce Heinisch. That was
Silva.
not Cannonier.
Hot sauce Hermanson too. Yeah,
hot sauce
Silva
Hermanson, Silva,
hot sauce
and
Heinisch.
Brunson.
Somebody else. Was it Derek Brunson?
I thought it was Brunson. Was it not Brunson?
I don't know. I can just look it up.
But I mean, Cannonier. Honestly, I thought he could have fought for a title if he had just waited. So the fact that he's
David Branch.
Branch,
Yep.
Brunson, whatever, same thing.
Yeah.
But
Similar gatekeepers.
yeah.
Yeah, it's 3 big finishes for Cannonier.
I was actually kind of disappointed. I wanted Till versus Whitaker since they were talking so much about it.
They were talking a bunch of shit. They're both younger guys.
I also wanted that to happen, and I wanted Cannonier to have the next title shot. Because now, if Robert Whitaker beats him, that takes away his steam. And then do you have Robert Whitaker fight Izzy again? Because, like, I mean, yeah, I guess he deserves it now, but, like, he got beat so decisively. So
if Izzy ends up fighting Yoel Romero, then is he going to get Paulo Costa after that and then maybe Whitaker again? Like, is Whitaker going to sit around for another 9-10 months between another fight if he wins this one just to wait for Izzy?
If he wins, he could fight Till then.
He could,
because I mean he's been wanting to fight him anyways.
Yeah,
it's kind of like the Moraes thing where like
that's a tough spot.
The Moraes and Aldo thing where you have a guy coming down, he could potentially be a big contender, and also you just wipe out a contender with a guy who just fought for the title. Yeah, because like you're not gonna have Moraes.
Till's similar though. Till's moving up, and he's the same thing. He's a bigger name than a lot of these guys. Yeah, only because he's been around forever. Despite being like 26 or whatever the hell.
Yeah, and he fought for a title, you know. So,
yeah.
So basically, if Whitaker wins, I say fight Till. If Cannonier wins, I
Till
think
doesn't have an announced fight anytime soon, right? I don't think so.
No,
not yet. He's calling everybody out, right? Isn't
as he should.
Yeah,
he's hilarious.
I feel like if Whitaker wins and if Whitaker wins and looks really good doing it, he might get a title fight for his next fight.
He could.
I think if Cannonier beats Whitaker, especially convincingly, he jumps Costa and fights for the title next.
If Cannonier, I feel like either guy wins convincingly, they get the next title shot. I feel like that is the
after Yoel.
Right, the next. Dude,
Yoel's kind of in the same vein as Jose Aldo.
If the fight hasn't like okay, so we're talking about the Cannonier and Whitaker fight happens.
Mm-hmm.
The winner is shown. This guy won. The Romero fight still hasn't been made yet. The winner of that fight jumps Romero. If the
maybe.
if Romero's already fighting Izzy, like whatever, the winner of that fight gets the next shot against the winner
but
of that.
they haven't announced it yet.
Right. If Romero hasn't been announced against Izzy and
Costa hasn't.
the fight happens
Came back yet?
and Whitaker and Cannonier, it actually happens, and obviously one of them's going to win. He gets a
not
shot.
obviously.
Then that's the next title contender, I think.
Double draw.
God, could be. Yeah, double KO. Could
I
happen.
mean, how surprised would anybody
Yeah.
be if those two just sat there and slugged it out and never took the other one down and then just ended up, well, I mean, that
It's
would
possible.
be tough for a 5 round if they're just going to sit there and punch each other in the face. But,
Yeah, but Cannonier punching someone, like,
dude, that's
Whitaker too, man.
death.
yeah, I mean, he's
It's
good.
Fucking hard, man.
He just got
knuckles.
knocked out by Adesanya. I feel like Cannonier has more power than Adesanya.
Oh, yeah.
So
Adesanya, the thing about Adesanya
every
is he's like devastatingly accurate.
Yeah.
That's the thing, is that
Yeah.
he repeatedly just puts them right on your chin.
Mhm.
Yeah, you don't have to be that strong as long as you're accurate.
Yeah.
You know.
Right.
Yeah. That's kind of Connor's thing too. Is he's really accurate with those
accuracy.
punches.
Mhm.
He even said accuracy over power or something like that. Yeah.
I mean, I was just watching the Eddie Alvarez fight, and he hits him with 4 shots in a row, and it's chin, temple, and Eddie Alvarez is out.
All right, 205. We got Khalil Roundtree versus Sam Alvey. Smiling Sam Alvey.
Ryan, you said you think this is a bad fight for Alvey.
Yeah, I mean, I actually didn't even know this fight was gonna happen. I didn't know that both these guys were even fighting each other, like it was announced or anything, until you guys brought it up. So I mean, like, I love light heavyweight. I love watching these guys fight. Anyways, Khalil, I mean, if you ignore his last fight, the fight prior to that, where Khalil Roundtree came out with this new Thai style, I'm like, oh my god, he's gonna destroy Sam Alvey. But Sam Alvey's not that bad either.
No, Khalil Roundtree
he's a good
came out
fighter.
and got fucked up by the Hulk.
Yeah, exactly.
He
So it really depends on which Sam Alvey shows up and which Khalil Roundtree shows up. If Khalil Roundtree doesn't look good, he's gonna lose. If he looks how he did against
Eric Anders.
Eric Anders, yeah, then he could definitely beat Sam Alvey.
Yeah, we were talking about the Muay Thai earlier. If he can manage to just press him up against the cage and just start landing those knees, then fuck all that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. And then we got Corey Anderson versus Jan Blachowicz.
Blachowicz. Jan Blachowicz.
Your dark horse of the division.
Yeah, let's go Blachowicz.
Didn't look good in his last fight.
You think
Didn't
this
look
is
great.
a
I mean,
title
like we were
contention
saying.
shot?
Yes.
Jan and Corey,
Title
yeah,
shot
man,
contention?
for sure.
Gotta be, right?
It has
Gotta
to be.
be.
Yeah, absolutely is.
The winner of this could definitely fight the winner of Jones versus Reyes. Honestly,
Jones.
Which is going to be who?
Well,
Ryan?
Jones. Jones. But
Dude,
actually-
Dominic Reyes is gonna fucking finish Jones.
No, he's not.
Oh, okay.
In the
Easily
parking
put
lot
himself.
after he gets knocked out, maybe.
Well,
Man. No, dude,
if
Reyes has got this.
if
Reyes
Reyes-
has got this. I
if-
have a lot of confidence in Reyes.
no,
for
you
this
don't.
fight.
You're just trying to troll
No,
me.
I do.
If
Dude.
if
No,
Reyes,
not.
Dude, Reyes has a lot of confidence in himself, which is like more than half the battle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a
a
good
lot of
thing
confidence.
for sure.
Reyes is ready for this fight, man.
if Reyes wins, because I had to keep on saying, if Reyes wins, does Jones get an instant rematch? I think he
I would
does.
think so.
If Jones loses his light heavyweight title, he just moves up to heavyweight. and
You've
fights
been the
Steve
champ
Austin.
for a decade. I gotta think if you want an immediate rematch,
Yeah,
you
I would
get
say
one.
if anyone deserves an immediate rematch to get the title back, it's got to be John Jones.
Gotta be.
So then this
Yeah.
Anderson versus Blachowicz might. I mean, it should be for a title
It's
contention.
gotta
but
be. It's gotta be.
It's gotta be. But if Jones loses, then maybe.
Yeah, oh yeah,
You could,
that's
you
true.
could choose depending on how quickly the fights happen. You know, if they wait 4 or 5 months, then they book that fight.
Right.
You could wait if
How
you're
healthy
Jan
does Tiago
or
come back?
Anderson. Technically, you could wait if that fight happens
Yeah.
within the
Anthony
well
Smith
within
has
the
no
year. You
announced
know,
fight.
Yeah, Anthony Smith is still the number one contender, I believe.
true.
Number
No,
one or
Santos
two.
is.
Corey.
Oh, okay.
And for some reason, Daniel Cormier is sitting it too, who will never come back down
Okay.
to light
No.
heavyweight.
Yeah.
no.
Corey Anderson was very close to getting the next title shot
Mhm.
when he beat Johnny Walker.
Yeah.
And they chose
Dominic
Reyes.
Reyes.
So I mean, he was really close. So I say if he was already really close, and if he beats Blachowicz, who's been on a tear lately,
Oh, if he
Yeah.
bleeds Blachowicz, he has to get a title shot.
he
Yeah.
has to get a title shot.
I feel like vice versa too, almost like Blachowicz.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I'd be right there with you.
If he beats Anderson, like who the fuck else?
You beat Jacare.
Yeah.
You beat Weidman by
Luke,
knockout.
Yeah.
You beat Luke. So you got 2 former title contenders and then 2 former champs and then
Dominic Reyes beat Weidman.
Yeah, Reyes beat Weidman.
right.
Jan beat
Souza.
Jan beat Jacare and Luke Rockhold.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think, and I've said this before, I think Dominic Reyes, not only do I think he's not going to win, I think he's probably the most undeserving title shot I've ever seen because, like I said, like he beat Chris Weidman, who was a 185er coming up to 205 for the first time.
Who has a bad chin?
Who else did Jan?
And then he beat Volkan Oezdemir by split decision before that, which I did not think he won that fight.
Actually, yeah, that's where anytime someone brings up the Oezdemir fight, I always bring up yours. I'm like, I don't think you really won.
Yeah,
The split. It was a split decision win for
Costa Romero, right? Is
For
that the one you were
Reyes.
gonna say?
Reyes.
Reyes.
You're
Before that, he fought
agreeing with
St.
me,
Preux.
saying
Yeah.
And before, well,
Yeah, and he
isn't
won
it
a
funny?
decision over St. Preux, right?
Yeah, isn't
Yeah,
it
like
funny
he
that,
hasn't really done anything impressive. Not really.
His most impressive win is over Jared Cannonier.
Oh yes, that's
Before he
true.
moved down.
Well, actually, in hindsight, Jared Cannonier was just a guy moving down from heavyweight, and no one really cared. But now,
yeah, I know, but
but
that's what I mean. Is
now,
That's
hindsight being
Oh,
2020
okay.
when you look at how good Jared
Yeah.
Cannonier has
So,
been
yeah.
since he moved down.
I just had to look up
It's like,
Jan
oh, shit.
Blachowicz. His last 2018, he beat Nikita Krylov. He submitted him, and he won a decision over Jimmy Manoir. Those were the other two I was trying to think about.
Jan has been
yeah, he's beat
tearing it
some-
up.
He
Yeah.
fought Santos at the
And we were
beginning
saying
of the year.
he
Yes,
beat,
that was his like one
he
loss.
beat Jared Cannonier as well. I think I don't know if one of you guys just mentioned that, right?
With
Yeah,
Dominic
exactly.
Reyes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. Blachowicz did. He
Oh,
beat
Blachowicz
Cannonier.
did too, though. I
Yeah.
was saying Dominic Reyes did.
Yeah, as did Blachowicz.
Yeah.
Blachowicz beat him in
Yep.
December of 2017.
Yep.
Won a decision over
Yeah,
Cannonier.
Blachowicz' only loss in like his last 8 fights was Thiago Santos, and
Santos,
he
yep.
was winning that fight till he got knocked out.
Yeah.
I mean, you hear that all the time in the fight game. That's just
Yeah.
how it goes. But
Yeah.
he
It
was
happens.
winning that
Yeah,
fight.
those
for
heavier
sure.
weight
Rose.
classes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I always think of
205
Rose.
heavyweight. Yeah.
Alistair Overeem was winning that fight till Rosenstrike knocked him out
Yeah.
in the last
Well,
few seconds.
How many times has Derek Lewis won that way?
Right.
losing until he got the knockout.
yeah.
Let's see. What else do we got here?
Which one are you talking about, though?
My
Yeah.
balls
we
was
got.
hot.
We talked about Jones versus Reyes a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Taking Jones.
And we got heavyweight.
Reyes.
We got Ngannou versus Rosenstrike.
Dude, heavyweight, man, they got the most going on of all the weight classes right now.
Isn't that crazy?
Well,
I
of the fights that
like-
are coming up, yeah.
I
Curtis
like
Blades and
Ngannou.
JDS.
Yes.
Ngannou versus Rosenstrike. If it's gonna be what we're hoping it's gonna be, and
Ngannou
not if
destroying
it's
him.
and then not if it's like Ngannou versus Derek Lewis. That was terrible.
Ngannou's going to destroy him first round.
Hey, Cyril
Think
Gane
so.
is ranked.
I think
What's he
Ngannou
ranked?
will destroy him as
15th.
well.
Okay. That's
Okay,
something.
cool. That's good. Put him up in there. I like
That's
that.
still heavyweight.
I
Hell
think
yeah.
Ngannou will destroy him as well.
Yeah.
I
mean, Overeem was beating him.
Probably.
Overeem was winning that fight.
Overeem looks really good.
All the way up.
He started getting tired.
He looked good for 24 minutes, and then in that last
Yeah.
minute, he
Yeah.
Yep.
Started getting tired.
Ngannou gave Overeem that uppercut to hell. So that was
love-
nasty.
That's my favorite punching knockout.
Yeah, that was pretty
Like
good.
that uppercut. My favorite kick was the Terry Adam Barboza.
Yeah.
Spinning heel kick.
Yes.
Oh, speaking of Overeem, you got Overeem versus Volkov.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's a good fight, and it's actually, I don't know when it is, but it's surprising to see Overeem come back so fast after being brutally knocked out by Rosenstrike.
Yeah.
I don't
Good
know if he was
plastic
brutally
surgeons.
knocked out.
It's-
I mean, he cut his lip open, but he wasn't knocked out cold.
Yeah, I was
Like,
saying
far
that
from it.
he
The
wasn't
damage.
knocked out.
The damage
Yeah,
was
he
there.
got
The
up.
damage was
Yeah,
there,
he-
but
he-
he's not
he stood
brutally
up.
knocked out though. But
Yeah.
cut,
He stood
cut
up and
open
smiled
for sure,
with his
yeah.
giant fucking cut on his face.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
talked about the controversy of
Christ.
that, even though Ryan thinks it was a knockout. It was not.
Yeah.
He was out.
He wasn't.
Stoppage.
You don't
Wasn't
stand
out,
right
man.
back up when you're out.
He got right back up. Yeah.
All right.
He was hurt.
And then
He was
I do.
cut
I
fucking
stand, when I get
terribly.
knocked out,
Oh,
I stand right
I
up.
do I do want to comment on that real quick. It's kind of weird that Overeem's getting Volkov next because Overeem's coming off of
A loss.
but
Loss.
not just one, right? Didn't he lose before that too?
Well, here's
Was it Ngannou before him or
It's kind of like when Yair fought Korean Zombie. And Korean
fought Alexei Olenek before that.
Oh, and he beat him?
And he fought Pavlovich before that.
Oh, okay.
Well, with
But
Korean...
yeah, Volkov...
He must have lost to Curtis Blades, though, right?
Oh, he
lost.
Yes,
did,
he
yes.
did lose to Curtis
Yes.
Blades.
And he lost to Ngannou.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, he did.
Mauricio Verdum.
It's kind of like Korean Zombie when he fought Yair. He was winning the whole fight
Yeah.
all up to the last second and then lost. But then they gave him Moicano, who was ranked even
6'12"
higher.
elbow.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
True.
So Overeem was winning that whole fight against Rosenstreich. Yeah, he technically lost, but now he's getting an even higher ranked opponent.
All right, that's a good point. That's a
So-
solid point. And then we have, after that, Ilir Latifi is going up from 205 to heavyweight to fight Derek Lewis.
Latifi.
Derek Lewis is going to knock his ass.
Oh, absolutely. He's going to
Didn't
go
Latifi get
gang
knocked
all
out
over
in his
him.
last
Dude,
fight, too?
I think Yair Latifi's got a good chance here.
Volkan Ozdemir knocked out
I think his
Ilir
speed
Latifi.
against Derek Lewis is going to cause Lewis problems.
Yo, if Volkan Ozdemir
Lewis
can
doesn't
knock
like
out
to get
Latifi,
hit, yo.
he's going to get murked
I
by
think
Derek
Latifi's
Lewis.
not gonna
Latifi's
hit
going to hit him.
Does anybody like to get hit?
I love
Besides
getting
Diego
hit.
Sanchez?
Chris Lieben used to
No.
like to get hit.
Diego has daddy issues. You leave him alone.
Robbie Waller might like to get hit.
Matt Holloway?
Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah, he
Kinda
likes
like,
he
oh,
likes
let's
his legs to
fucking
get
do
kicked.
Yeah, he does. He goes
He did
skips rope
nothing
after.
to check them.
Yeah,
Keep kicking my legs.
true.
All right, and then at the very top of the heavyweight division, it's rumored that Stipe and Cormier will be the next title fight for sure. They're gonna do Stipe Cormier 3. Not sure when on that one
that's coming
yet,
from
but
Dana White saying that DC, that's the fight to make with
Yep.
Cormier.
I agree.
It makes sense.
I can't argue hard against it. The only argument I would have would be maybe Ngannou, but
The thing is, Stipe already fought Ngannou in Boston.
Yeah.
And so, if it was still DC, if DC was still champ, I could see DC versus Ngannou. I could see that, but
DC's looking to retire. He wants to fight again, soon, and just kind of get out of there. I think.
Yeah, he wants
so.
to get the belt and drop his gloves.
They're both 1-1, so it's the fight to make, I think.
yeah.
I mean, really,
Plus, Rosenstrike's gonna beat Ngannou anyway. So.
Oh,
No, I don't actually think that. I'm just.
I mean, really, I don't want to say like Stipe doesn't have anything to gain by beating DC because like if he loses,
He almost doesn't.
yeah, if he loses, he's just gonna fight for the title again.
Yeah.
But
Well, no, that's what it would be. It would have to be. I mean, DC would get it, and then he'd retire. He's not going to fight again after
yeah,
that
then Ngannou would just fight Stipe.
for the title,
Yeah,
for the vacant title.
yeah, it'd be kind of pointless. But
How,
I mean, the record is 1-1.
if Ngannou
with Stipe and
if Ngannou wins,
Yeah.
if Ngannou beats Rosenstrike,
what
which
if
I think he
Rosenstrike
does,
wins?
he doesn't.
See, if he does,
He just doesn't.
If he does, is
He
he, get a
won't.
title shot?
What if Curtis
won't.
Blades
Wow.
knocks out
He's
JDS
not-
in the first round?
did you say Stipe has nothing to gain?
He doesn't.
From fighting Cormier. No, he doesn't.
I don't know. I mean,
He gets to
if
keep his
if
belt.
you're a fighter,
Well, no, that's what for agreeing
and
to that.
you got beat by a guy, and then you beat him, and everybody's like,
Yeah.
who's really the better guy? Like you're even right now. Don't you want to be the guy to put this guy into retirement? Say, yeah, I am the best.
It's an
not
even.
him?
It's an even record. I don't think anyone's like, oh, I don't know who's better, Cormier or Stipe. Everyone's gonna say Stipe because he's a current champ. I think.
I don't think
I
so.
wouldn't-
Because
I
when
would say
DC
that.
beat him, I thought DC got lucky. It was
true.
the way it happened. I was like, oh, he just landed one really good shot and just got him.
Yeah.
And then the second fight was the fight I thought I was going to see the first time. A really exciting.
Yeah, some people
Yeah.
will still argue that DC is the best heavyweight to ever do it. Some people will make that. You'll hear that argument.
Exactly. You would because he
Regardless
was
of what
undefeated in the
Stipe's
weight
done,
class.
It's like, oh, I respect Stipe, yada yada yada, but DC's the best heavyweight to ever do it.
Yeah.
Even after that last win,
I think
Stipe had
Stipe
the
get
most
him
title
anyway.
defenses. DC had it was undefeated in heavyweight. Like it's a really
Yep.
good matchup any way you look at it.
Yeah,
And they're both 1-1. So
I just feel like if Stipe literally just backed off and nah, go ahead, Ngannou, you can go fight him, and if Ngannou lost, DC retires. If Ngannou won, DC retires. So
Right.
Stipe's gonna fight Ngannou. It's pretty much not almost set in stone, but I think no matter what, Stipe's gonna fight Ngannou after Cormier for the title. Whether he wins or loses, he's gonna fight Ngannou for the title.
Yeah.
that's assuming you beat Rosenstrike.
he's beating Rosenstruck.
Oh, I'm with you on that. I'm just saying, there's always a chance.
Hot sauce is going on that one.
I'm not betting on that. No.
Rosenstrike
I'm just
gonna knock
saying,
him out.
there's always a chance.
Oh my God, I'm betting you hot sauce
Rosenstrike will
and
knock
money.
him out.
Oh, we got a bet here.
I'm betting you hot sauce and money on that.
Firing up.
And
when it gets closer, when the fight gets closer, we'll figure this out. Got a little ways.
But yeah, that's all we got right now.
It's upcoming
That's
fights.
it.
We got
For any big
went
upcoming
through
fights
all
anyway.
the classes.
We got like I said, we got the big card coming up January 18th, but we'll talk about that next week. We'll cover that and we can go into detail about
Kind of cowboy card, Triple C.
Yeah, we didn't want to break down Connor versus Cowboy just yet.
Yeah, we'll save that whole card for next weekend. We start getting back into
weekly
breaking
events.
down the cards that are coming up that weekend.
Yeah, we've been on a little bit of a dry spell with fights.
Yeah,
ever since you got here, Benny, it's like, God,
sorry, this wasn't my doing. I was sitting at home watching the fights before I got here.
Anything else anyone's got to talk about at all? Anything? Anybody? Anything else?
Not really. Not unless you want to do anything with. We stole Ariel Helwani's list last week and covered everything that he was covering, and then he actually did his awards today or whatever and talked to people. So
cool.
And that's about it.
Yeah.
Did he agree with us on most stuff?
For the most part.
Figured he would.
Male fighter of the year was
know what we're talking
Jorge,
about.
if I remember. I think we were up in the air between Jorge and Izzy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Women's fighter of the year, he gave it to Zhang Wei Li.
Oh, okay.
Fought like once.
It's fair.
That's kind of what
Twice.
I thought
She
too.
fought
I don't
twice.
remember who did she fight in her other one.
Twice. Can't remember.
I don't remember, but
I think it was Tisha.
that was the only thing
Torres.
that I was like, okay. I mean, I guess. KO of the year was obvious. Jorge Knee.
The knee.
Sub of the year,
Bryce Mitchell.
your boy.
Yeah.
Thug Nasty.
Yes.
You do a twister.
Fight of the year.
Fight of the year, I believe. Oh,
Izzy
it was
Gastelum?
Izzy Gastelum.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That's a
Perfect.
good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fight
Yes.
of the decade was John Jones Gustafson 1.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It was a close fight. I didn't.
So
pretty
we
good,
were
I
in
guess.
agreement on a lot of those.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We're
for
just
sure.
that good. We're as good as Ariel Helwani.
I mean, some of those were
He watched
toss-ups.
our show and
Obviously.
Just as everyone else is doing right now. So you
Obviously.
should like, subscribe, comment,
Yes.
share.
Tell
on
your
Facebook.
friends.
All that
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Do it.
Done.
Do it up. Yeah, we
Ah,
good. All right.
He didn't kill himself.
he
Oh.
did.